And this morning, we have a tough conversation to have about eating disorders, and this becomes prevalent during the holiday season. According to the National Eating Disorders Association, 30 million Americans are suffering from some type of eating disorder, and some stats show 77% of them never seek treatment. So right now, Kelsey Thomas is here. She's a site director for the Emily Program. That's an organization that helps treat eating disorders. Kelsey, good to have you.
Thanks for having me.
Have this conversation this morning. And the holidays have to be tough for somebody dealing with an eating disorder.
Absolutely. So if you think about it, it's already tough for people who have eating disorders to be around food in general. And so when we take a holiday that is very food-centric, it just increases anxiety, increases stress, and becomes way more difficult.
Okay, so what are some of the misconceptions that folks have about eating disorders?
Yeah, what I actually like to focus on is the truths of eating disorders, what is true about them. And so what is true is that they absolutely do not discriminate. Eating disorders affect people of all ages, genders, socioeconomic status, people of all groups. They absolutely do not discriminate.
And so if we, maybe suspect or maybe we have no idea, what are some signs that we should look out for if somebody, maybe has an eating disorder? What are some of the red flags that we should be aware of?
Yeah, especially during the holidays, you might notice someone who is over-focusing on food talk about their bodies negatively. You also might notice that somebody is avoiding food situations, making excuses to not be around the dinner table, or might even be acting differently, maybe doing some odd food behaviors, stuff like that.
Okay, and so how could we be of help if one of our friends or family members seems to exhibit some of these signs?
That's a really good question. The first and foremost thing that you need to be thinking about is going to the individual and asking them, how can I help you? You want to show your support to them, and what is helpful for somebody is so individualized. So you really want to go to them and ask, I want to be helpful. How can I support you?
Yeah.
If at that point they don't have any ideas, but they want support, then you can offer some ideas like, hey, let's go take a dog for a walk after the meal, or maybe I can sit next to you during the meal to help support you, or watch a movie after the meal to wind down a little bit.
Yeah, and important probably to understand what the dynamic is in that relationship too, right? Because you don't want to overstep your bounds. You go talk to somebody else and say, hey, so-and-so was doing this, and what do you think that means, and da-da-da, and then it becomes a much bigger thing. And then it becomes stigmatizing for the person that may have a problem.
Absolutely, yes, you are right on.
Okay, so tell us about the Emily Program.
Yes, the Emily Program. It's an eating disorder facility. We treat individuals of all ages, genders. We have anywhere from 24-hour care to an appointment that is for 1 hour, one time a week. And we provide, we as the staff members really know eating disorders from the inside out. We ourselves, a lot of us, have had eating disorders in the past, and it's not just a professional thing for us, it is personal.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's somebody out there watching right now, and they know this is me. What would you tell them right now?
Yeah, I would say seek help, seek out treatment, talk to people. You need your support. Your friends, your family that you created, whatever it is, just please seek help. And you can always find more information on our website, emilyprogram.com.
Okay, Kelsey Thomas, thank you so much for joining us. Great to have you. And as she mentioned, emilyprogram.com.